Hello, I'm Jeff Bloodrain and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Alright, so now we got Natsuki and Yuri. We're gonna go with Natsuki. This one's alright. We never get to see our poems we write. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. Ouch. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care. Yeah, you care. She cares a little bit, I think. She just doesn't want to admit to it. Natsuki strikes me as that kind of person who doesn't want to admit that they actually like something. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. And you're that one? Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here. Even if I have to put up with you. Jeez. Natsuki's elbows connects with her stomach. Oh. Maybe I don't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Yeah, right. Don't worry. I was too. Now you want. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. Alright. I'll be your beach. What is that supposed to mean? Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today, I have a special place, a beach for us to go. Ah, that's not what I pictured. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with bright light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And I'll remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, why are the whys different? Your own beach, your own escape. You'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. True. So you decided, unless you just don't like it. So you decided to write about the beach first and then come up with the message later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to take a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever. You can really see her doing that. too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. There's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good to practice. Alright, now on to her. Decided to try something different today. I guess so. Is that good or bad? Well, neither. I have my preferences, but it would be unfair if of me to call something good or bad based on that. As always, I believe what's more important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always sympathetic with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome, how unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to some sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking, being disliked. Yuri, what am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Again, I come. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making. Where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss. Beneath gray, rolling clouds and endless enigma, the easiest word to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Well, will it gently lick at your foundations until it gives in? Until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy something. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. I drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. I don't know how to recurse them very well. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an insane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuko already told me about it. She did. She did say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to be better compared the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she didn't want to do something like that. She probably just wanted to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a sec. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayuri isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayuri always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Did you have to do that? No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayuri. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Who? Oh, what? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. No, it's not. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. Eating. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayuri will be helping me design them. And as for you, Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not at all. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez. Even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayuri enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I can't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you will make some banners and decorations to set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Alright, we'll read this and we'll probably close out the episode. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. And that's going to conclude this episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm Jeff Glittering. I hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you next time.